Day to be out and about. That overcast actually made it really nice.
Well, you know, it was really interesting. We were in St. Louis coming back, and pretty much every bridge you went under had some type of memorial or American flag flying. So very nice to see, and of course a lot of folks coming together for that. We did see a strong cold front go through yesterday afternoon. Quite a change behind that boundary, and you could really start to feel it make its way in. I'd say yesterday afternoon, late in the day towards the evening hours, some of that cooler, less humid air finally filtering into the region, and we are still seeing the effects of that this morning. Big area of low pressure into the Great Lakes, and this is somewhat of a fall-like storm system bringing in some cooler air behind it, and at least it is here to start the work week. And of course this morning it is quite a bit cooler outside. You step out the door and it's a little chilly. I have a feeling you may need a jacket or a sweatshirt at least for the next few hours here this morning. We do have some patchy fog in a few locations, but running about 20 degrees cooler than we were 24 hours ago. Look at that. Carbondale 47, Cape Girardeau 46 degrees. Again, those are actual temperatures. Mount Vernon down to 50, Harrisburg at 51, Paducah at 52, Sikeston, Missouri at 52, Poplar Bluff at 53. Now we will see the sun come up pretty quickly, and as it does so, temperatures start to warm quickly. Will be a little breezy this afternoon. That wind from the west and northwest now behind that cold front, and we do expect temperatures though to remain below average for the next few days. By Wednesday, well, we're climbing back above average, and by the end of the week it's feeling like summer again, as a quick warm up will bring temperatures back near 90 by the end of this week. But mostly clear skies overhead. Again, we do have some patchy fog. It'll be around for a couple of hours this morning, mainly in some areas just outside of town, maybe some low-lying spots dealing with some pretty thick fog in some locations. So use a little caution. This is a live view right outside our studio doors here, looking back towards the eastern sky. Great sunrise coming up, but if you look closely, you can see some of the fog there beyond the trees. So again, it is there. It is thick in some locations, down to less than a quarter of a mile visibility in some spots. Lunchtime temperatures today into the lower 70s, though. We're going to see actual temperatures this afternoon into the upper 70s, where we'll top off. Again, winds from the west-northwest. Could see some gusts near 20 miles per hour. A little warmer in southeast Missouri near 80 degrees. The closer you get to that area of low pressure, the cooler it will get. With the drier air, of course, the humidity has come down. Means that we are going to see temperatures tonight drop off pretty quickly. And then tomorrow morning, waking up very close to where we are right now. Upper 40s possible in a few locations. And then tomorrow afternoon, we keep the winds from the west and northwest. High temperature bouncing up to about 80 degrees. Still cooler than average, though, for this time of year. By Thursday, we're back in the mid-80s, though. By Friday, we are right back into the upper 80s. A little disappointed in the amount of rain for those that needed some wet weather that we saw with the cold front yesterday. We expected a little more in the way of wet weather, and that really wasn't the case. For the next, say, 7 days, we're talking about a long stretch here. Some pretty dry weather. A lot of sunshine expected this week as well. A couple more clouds in here this weekend. By the time we get to, say, Saturday and Sunday, the humidity starts to make its way back in just a bit. High temperatures running into the upper 80s. Could see some lower 90s in a few spots by Saturday and Sunday, and then staying warmer than average at least through the early part of next week. That's how it gets this time of year. You get these little small hints of cooler air, but as we get later and later in the season, they get longer and longer, and eventually then winter arrives. But
It's past fall. Thank you, Nick.